So the first step to do this problem is to add the numerators together. And once you do that, you will get 104.043. Then you divide that by 45.2340 to get 2.300106115. Now, that's not your final answer because the question is asking you to round to the correct number of sig figs. And first, guys, gotta know what sig fig is. So, sig fig is there are values 1 through 9 are always significant. So, for example, if you have the number 254, that has 3 sig figs. Zeros between values are also always significant. So, if you have the number 204, the 0 is between two significant numbers, so that number has 3 sig figs. Leading zeros are not significant because they're placeholders. So, if you have the number 0.0178, the 0 before the 1 is not significant. Trailing zeros are not significant. So if you have the number 60, the 0 does not count and you only have one sig fig. Trailing zeros are significant, however, after the decimal. So if you have the number 60.0, the 0 after the decimal counts as a sig fig. So in that case, you have 3. So in this problem, you have 2.300106115. And in order to figure out how to correctly round that to the number of sig figs, you first have to round the numerator, and the numerator, your answer was 104.043. Now you have to use the adding and subtracting method to round this one, and that method is you round it to the least amount of numbers after the decimal. So in this case, it will be 2, which is the hundredths place, because 0.02 has the least amount of numbers after the decimal, and also 41.02 and 63.00. So you have to round it to the hundredths place. So 104.043 rounded to the hundredths place, you get 104.04, and that number has 5 sig figs. And in the denominator, 45.340, you have 6 significant figures. So you have to use the multiplication and dividing rounding method because you're dividing these two numbers. So yeah, in that method, you just have to pick the smallest amount of sig figs, which in this case is 5, because 5 is less than 6. So you round 2.300106115 to 5 sig figs, and you get 2.3001. And you round it to 5 sig figs because, or by looking at the sixth number. So the sixth number in this case would be 0, and the number before that is 1. So if 0 is less than 5, the 1 doesn't change. So your answer is just 2.3001. So by first looking at the pipette, you will notice that it goes from 4.5 milliliters to 4.6 milliliters with 10 ticks in between. And each tick represents the hundredths place. So for example, you will have 4.51, 4.52, etc. And the liquid fills up to around 4.55 milliliters. And you can estimate that the last digit is around 7. So your final answer will just be 4.557 milliliters.